my background's public relations, so in actual fact, I'm a PR professional. Went off to South Africa, took intensive course in African hand drumming. Great thing about drumming is that nobody fails. Something happens inside you. You just suddenly realize that you're more than just yourself. You're part of a whole process, and that all of the people in that process are supporting you, and that collectively together you're making something that is far more powerful than you could as one person. I'm actually very privileged because I'm the only drum circle facilitator in the UAE, and in fact, may I add, in the Middle East. When you drum together as a tribe, you can apply all the metaphors of working together as a team. It's unity. You have to, you can be an individual, yes, because obviously everybody's expression and rhythm is different, but you absolutely have to work together, because if you don't all have at least the same downbeat, which could be applied to the mission statement of the company, if you don't all have that basic objective, that basic downbeat, that mission statement, and you're not all coming together on at least that downbeat, it sounds like a noise. When everybody drums together and they listen to each other, they share the space, it sounds amazing. The other thing that's great about it is if a company wants to put across a special message, like we are the best, or excelling in performance, or teamwork, it's very easy within the space of the corporate team building session. It's very easy within that to inject the messages that the company wants to put across. Because as I said before, any metaphors of working together as a team you can apply to drumming and vice versa. Forget the flip charts and the lectures. People can instantaneously feel the success. I've actually drummed with most of the multinational companies in Dubai, to name a few: Oracle, Schlumberger, British Petroleum, Dubai Media City, Dubai Knowledge Village, ABN AMRO, HSBC, Pepsi, Hewlett Packard, Siemens, just to name a few. Apart from team building, which I regularly do, what will often happen is that corporates will be having a family fun day, so then I'll go in with all my drums, and it might be in the desert, it might be on the beach, in a hotel, and then we have regular little drum circles where all the families unite and have great fun together. Quite often the companies will be having gala events, so they'll get me to drum at the beginning of their event or at the end. Drumming's a great icebreaker, so many times if there's a regional meeting for companies that have employees all around the region, they'll get me there as an icebreaker where everybody will unite and sort of already bond, because even though they're in the same company, they might never have met each other, but then they've been in this process where they're all grinning and smiling at each other and doing something collectively that is great. I'll also sometimes be asked to drum at the end of events so that the employees will go off with a big bang, if you want to call it that, and they leave on a high because of all these endorphins that are going around. It exhilarates people and they just like, wow. I'll be asked sometimes as well to do breaks in between conferences. Apart from the fact that I do interactive drumming where everybody gets a drum, I've got a team of drummers with me that we can actually do entertainment performances. So quite often at gala dinners I'll be asked to just perform. Sometimes I'll perform and then follow it with an interactive, or sometimes people will want me to just perform in African drumming. The cocktail receptions will provide the entertainment. And what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm building on this, is I have a group of drummers from Morocco, from India, and from Africa, and what we're doing is collectively coming together and bringing the percussion instruments from those cultures, drums and other instruments, not just hand drums, very interesting cultural instruments, and then we're putting this all together, and like a jazz band does, spontaneously in the moment we're creating rhythmical expression that is just, all I can say is wow. So this is something that people are really putting it in demand for in their gala dinners and their cocktail receptions. It's a concept that I'm really, really, really excited about. It's called Drums of the World. that you are definitely, there's a unity, there's a team, there's people that are supporting you, there's people that are sharing the space with you. So it's an individual expression that is also a collective unity. My mission statement is unity through rhythm.